It's over there, but
okay, almost certainly on this course you're missing one of the slaloms or one of the wallums.
I think it's
so I'll go relatively slow. No ABS on this thing?
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Alright, good. Good luck.
I locked up my brakes twice, so
no ABS.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, my Integra doesn't have ABS, period,
Yeah.
so I'm well used to it. Thing about it is that these cars, they kind of like it locked up sliding.
Okay.
They kind of do. The really good drivers in these cars, they lock them up. So they're smoking tires going into the turns. Very.
Okay.
It depends on how you do it. You're not locked up sliding for a long ways. It's just that when you're coming into the turn, you hit them and you slide a little bit and then you go. I won't go particularly fast because you won't learn anything particularly fast. What we have to do is find the place where you think you're DNFing.
Okay.
So I'll talk through the slaloms to make sure you know what I'm doing.
Okay.
The other thing is I'm going to put it in second gear. It's got variable valve timing.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in second gear.
I didn't hit red line, so I think it should be okay.
Yeah. You're hitting the variable valve timing though, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in second gear and I'm going to forget about it.
Okay.
Okay, watch what I do. I shift as soon as I can. My both hands go on the steering wheel. Both hands go on the steering wheel, then I forget about it.
Okay.
And then if you hit the rev limiter, it means you may want to shift next time, but you don't really worry about that.
Okay.
One thing about autocross, you get used to the rev limiter. Particularly in these cars.
Yeah.
Right on top, weed, wide, tight out. See what I'm doing there?
Yeah.
Wide, then I'm pointing right at the course. See that?
Yeah.
Wide. Then, I'm nowhere near this one, but I'm right on top of that one. I'm pointing right at the course. It allows me to go like this. Great. Wide, tight, right on top of this one. Then wide to this one.
Alright.
In. Tight. See how tight I am? Wide. Tight.
I think I missed here. Oh, okay. Here.
See how I locked it up?
Yeah.
You gotta lock it up again. Here. Don't worry about it.
Okay. The tire's not very good, huh?
I'll tell you this.
Okay, like compared to your car, is it sliding more?
I miss my front wheel drive car. Let me tell you.
It's a big difference.
Unbelievable. Are we here?
Second one, behind that Mustang. Right here? Right behind the Mustang.
Behind the Mustang?
Yeah.
I don't want to go there.
Okay.
They're not pulling up, so we're going to go here.
Okay.
And we're just going to tell them we got right back.
Okay.
So,
Do you want to sit here next time?
yes.
Okay.
I miss my front wheel drive. After that
I want to
drive-
see it too.
After that drive, I
Yeah.
miss my front wheel.
This car is not moving.
We just got back.
Oh, you mean you're done?
No.
I mean, he's done. David's done. We're waiting for the next.
Wait, don't turn off the car. It might not the starter.
Yeah, we'll just go around you when. Yeah, we'll be fine. Aaron, don't panic. Don't panic. We got it. We got it, Aaron.
Pete's coming up right here.
Well, tell them move their shit back some. What the hell? This one's all the way out. The grid's too damn small.
You can park me. Hey, you know what?
That's fucking. Right about now, I'm toning you guys out. All right. Did you figure out where you DNF'd?
I think when after that long pull down, there's a cone that was down, and I thought that it's supposed to slalom start, but it's my slalom start later on.
Okay.
Yeah, that one I think. But,
Many times people, when they see a cone with a pointer on it, for some reason they instinctively go on this side.
Oh yes.
On this, but you got to be on this side. I'm afraid I started having a little too much fun.
That's fine.
It's a front
That's
wheel
fine,
drive, and I get in them and I go, I really miss my front wheel drive.
Compared to like your car, like is that what's it doing now? Like
my car's tighter.
tighter. Okay.
It's just tighter.
What is that like? Better tires then? I need better tires?
Not necessarily. Probably better tires. It's just Stiffer.
Stiffer.
It's
okay.
just stiffer. It's tighter.
My
It's a true autocross car.
Yeah.
Right?
All my dampening's all to the stiffest, so I don't know what else I can do.
Well, nothing. Nothing. It's understeering a little bit, but you may not be getting it. I really started having too much fun, so I didn't really instruct you very well.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. I got it.
What I'll tell you is, I did explain this. Wide in, tight out.
Okay.
Wide in, tight out.
Okay.
Your hands follow your eyes. Your car follows your hands.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're coming up to a turn, this is the inside cones.
You run this yet?
Yes.
Because I don't think this line's going back out.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go around it.
Oh, okay.
We just got back and these were all full, backed all the way out.
I
So,
just didn't want you to
but she didn't understand. What the hell,
I
man?
understand what you're doing.
I mean,
He's not going anywhere. He knows.
so that means as if you're approaching this,
Mhm.
you're staring at this cone, you're going to go right in it. Now you're tight in, and what's going to happen is the first time you do it, you're going to be going slow. You're going to go right around this, and you're going to go, oh, that's awesome. Next time, you're going to try to go faster, and you're going to go on your exit.
Yeah.
And what you want to do, because these things plow, they get understeer.
Yeah.
You want that buffer on the exit. So you want to be wide in, so you're tight out. So when you start going faster and you start slipping, you slip down the direction of the course.
Okay.
That's why I kept saying, notice I'm pointed right down the course. What that means is sooner you can get pointed down the course, the sooner you can floor it.
Okay, so
The
wide
trick
in.
of autocross is to floor it 10 feet sooner than your opponent.
Okay.
Right? That's the secret to autocross. You want to floor it just 10 feet sooner.
Okay, so you basically wide in, tight out.
Right. So it's kind of counterintuitive. If you're just looking at this cone, you're going to aim right at it. And you're going to be right on top. What you want to do is kind of get over here. And notice when I was prompting, I was saying, this cone, I was going not close to that one, not tight to that one, but to this one. And what'll happen is, your first time you'll get really tight to that, but the next time you'll be going slower and you'll notice the momentum of the car won't allow you to get real tight to it.
Okay.
But that's okay, because that means you're using the whole course.
Okay.
And it gives you buffer to where if you start to slide out, you've got the width of the course to work to. And on a wide course like this, it's very important.
Yeah. Because the first time I did it, like
Good tires, though, will allow, you'll be shocked at how grippy they are and how much, you know.
better tires.
If you were to drive mine with the new tires, you'd really go wow.
Because I'm scared, like if you do wide in, right in the middle of the course where you're turning, the car will understeer and go there at the cone.
Well, don't forget that if you go real late in turn, you're turning later, but you're turning more,
Yeah.
right? Where if you're here, you're turning sooner, but you're turning less.
Less,
Because, in other words, if you go right up to the turn and then turn, you're turning late,
Yeah.
but
And
you're
more.
turning a lot. Here, you're way out here, and now you want to get to this one, you're turning way back here, and you're turning less.
Okay.
Means you can maintain more speed,
Yeah.
right?
And you don't steer as much.
Right. But more than that, you're not going in here and getting out here than having to double adjust. Oops.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? And that street tires hate that. They
Yeah, I know.
despise that. Think about it this way. You're pulling up to turn left at an intersection, and you want to turn left, but these guys turn left first, and it looks like they're going to hit the very front of your car.
Okay.
Then they get right in front of you and they double adjust.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. You want to go deeper and then aim. And the idea is that the sooner you turn, the sooner you can get your car pointed down the course. Let's switch seats. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pull up here and then you can pull up behind us, okay?
Maybe that brings back up and get around there if you
No,
want.
we'll just go right in there.
Will I take turn that, sure?
Okay, just go right in there. Watch his tire. Don't back up. You always remember there's somebody behind you. You're clear.
That way?
Only if no car is there.
Yeah.
Okay, stop. Stop. Now we have to wait for him. Scott! Scott! How many runs is this for you?
This is the third one.
This is only run number 3 for you.
Okay, let's go right behind the Mustang.
This track is confusing.
It's actually a very simple one. It's one of our more simple. Believe me, they get more complicated than this. The autocross is a lot of various skills, and reading the course is one of them. And you have to do it. That's seat time, right? It's getting used to what the signals are until they just become automatic. Okay. Literally, over 3/4 of the cones out there, I never even see them.
Wow.
All the outside of the course, I never see those cones.
Yeah.
There's like, on a course like this, there's maybe 12 to 15 what we call key cones. Those are the only ones you should see. Yeah. Those are the ones that determine the course.
Okay.
Right? Slalom cones, the late apex cone when you're going around. It's not this cone that determines the turn, it's this one. This cone here.
Thanks. That doesn't sound good for the engine.
Are we supposed to turn this on?
No, it's already on.
It's been on all that time?
I guess. It's not mine. My friend just put it there because he finished the run. When are you gonna fix the axle on the Integra?
I meant to do it like 2 weeks ago, but it got put off. Everything gets put off with me. I love the car. Shift and then forget about it. Wide. There you go. There you go. Wide. There you go. There you go. See how I gave you a buffer there?
Yeah.
Way faster than it. Wide. Brake. Too deep. It's okay though. Oh, where are you going? Oh. There, you dove into the turn. See what happened there? Why? Go way up here. Brake. Put the brakes on. No, you put the gas on. You gotta put the brakes on. Put the damn brakes on. Put the brakes on. There you go. See that? That was much better. No, not too deep. Brake. Too deep.
Dang. Too much brake.
Yeah.
Too fast.
And notice that when you started to understeer, you didn't turn. Okay, we're going to try that again.
Yeah.
Let's go faster. 63.364, about 2/10 quicker than the previous run.
Make sure and pull a little closer to him.
1.5.
Make sure and pull a little closer to him next time so that he doesn't have to reach across the Okay, this time go in this lane right here. This lane. Okay, you don't have ABS, so you got to think way before.
No ABS, huh? No.
You know, you gotta go way. Well, the difference is you could have been late like that, and go ahead and pull up to the start.
ABS?
And you could have put the brakes on, and don't go until he tells you to. You got to think way ahead of that. Don't forget, you're going really fast through that slalom. You can't. I knew immediately you were going too deep. You got to put the brakes on. When you go, your brain says, put the brakes on. For it to go from your brain to your foot, putting the brakes onto the car starts to stop. It's 0.7 seconds.
67,835.
That's how long that takes. So if you're out of turn and you try to you go put the brakes on, you're way through. Alright?
Last run. Alright.
And what you started to do was a common mistake. As you got further in the course, you started to get more and more wild. So what you got to do is you got to pick a spot, and you know, maybe as you turn down the hill, and take a deep breath and kind of calm down. It has to do with fatigue and just getting excited. The adrenaline starts to pump.
Yeah. Definitely.
Because discipline is so much about autocross. So important.
Okay.
And your instinct is to dive in on the turns. Don't forget, wide in, wide out. Other than that, except for the place where you tried to go, you know, you tried to dive between the cones. It's very important to keep
That
your
one is
eyes
kind
up.
of, yeah, because the turn, I guess it was like this, and then my head wasn't forward enough.
Yeah, you got to keep, the key to getting away from that is keep your eyes up. By keeping your eyes up, you don't want to be looking down there. Keep your eyes up and you'll see the course. You'll see the next element. You always want to be looking at the next element.
1542 for Christie in the Yannick. That'll be her best round. Noted it, I like. 1642.
Is it going to be fun run today?
You know, that oil spill. Maybe not. Wide. There you go. Careful. Okay, see, you're not using the brakes. You got to use the brakes to do that. You can't just drive through these turns. Brake. Now drive. Brakes! No! Brakes longer!
Right longer?
Yeah, see what you're doing?
That's the way time.
Shut! Brakes! Put the brakes on! You gotta calm down now. Calm down. Right. Brakes! There you go. No.
Nope.
Brakes! There you go.
Am I supposed to brake on the video too? Yeah.
73.
Wow.
And that was a pretty crappy run, but it was a 73.
Damn.
The biggest mistake that pull close to him. So yeah, see, you're still way too far away. You got to get close to him.
I'm sure the car is very affected by passenger weight.
Okay, let's pull into the parking lot. Go, no, you got to follow where we go.
Where is it? Here?
Right here. Go up.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Once again, you got to keep your eyes up, and you'll see it. Okay. Biggest mistake novices make. They don't brake soon enough, and they don't put the brakes on.
Okay.
You got to put the damn brakes on. What you're doing, here's what you're doing, is you're getting real deep in the turn, you're putting the brakes on, and then you're flooring it before you actually slow down the car. That's causing you to plow out on the exits.
Okay.
You got to do whatever you got to do to not plow out on the exits, and here's why. A very common thing with beginning autocrossers is they do what you do, right?
Okay.
They plow the exits, and then they mess up the exits.
Oh, okay.
And then they go faster, and they plow more. Then they go faster, and they plow more. And they keep thinking to themselves, what the fuck is wrong with my exits?
Yeah.
Why can't I drive an exit? Then they get frustrated, and they quit.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's not your exits that are messed up.
The entrance.
It's your entrance.
Okay.
You're not slowing down enough to make it through the turn at a controllable speed.
Like, you know how before that downhill one, we were going, like you told me to brake? and I was kind of slow, so that's why I thought, like, why are we going so slow, you know? That's why in my head.
Yeah, but see, if you don't get that out of your head, you're never going to improve.
Yeah.
You want to be going too slow.
It's too slow.
For instance, when you, I don't remember which turn, but the turn, I think it's right after the first slalom, the right-hand turn, then there's a left. There's a wall, and you kept plowing deep. That's the thing. You're plowing that and going wide, and the sensation that you're getting is I'm going too fast.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So I got to slow down. You don't want that sensation after your runs, though. You want the sensation to be, I left a lot of time out there.
Yeah. When you
In other words, at your level, you want to take a turn, and when you're through the turn, go, I could have gone a little faster there.
Past it, yeah.
But that doesn't mean you get into the turn and you floor it. These kind of cars, you really kind of, in a way, have to coast through the turns. You got to be very delicate with the gas, because if you try to accelerate too soon in a turn with the wheels turned, you're going to plow. You're gonna spin the wheels, and you're going to go straight. Yeah, you know, you notice it's a great lesson right there, because you learn you can put on the brakes all you want.
Oh, just lock up.
And you won't turn.
Yeah.
One of the first lessons they teach you at Skip Barber Racing School is lock up and try to turn the car. And they want you to. They have you lock it up and try to turn the car.
Okay.
And it will not turn, no matter what. And so you get, it takes huge discipline. And yes, you have a sensation, I'm going too slow. Let me tell you, slower is faster. Because if you just drive what we call point to point, you go from turn to turn floored, over brake, just drive real slow around the turn, then forward turn to turn. It'll be faster than if you're plowing the exits. And the reason is because when you're going around the turn slow, you can floor it just a little bit sooner than you can when you're plowing it. I wish I could show you, well, I actually did in this car, how to go that turn through that wallum. It is wildly fast through there. But because you're going so far down, and you're going below the wallum, it means, like, I'm going to come around that turn, and I'm going to come around it, and then I'm going to shoot straight at that wallum. You're going to come around the turn, and then you're going to have to turn back up, and you've got an extra transition in there, right? I come around, my wheel is straight, and I'm going straight through it.
Yeah.
You're going through it, then you've got to continue the left. Then as you get up, you got to go right. Then you got to go right again. It's an extra transition.
Yeah.
It gives you the sensation of speed,
but it's not.
But by the time you get to that, I'm going to be at the third one.
Okay.
If I was in my Integra, even this one, and was to show you, you'd really understand what I'm talking about. If there's fun runs, I'll do another run and show you what happens through there.
Okay.
You know, it's that oil spill though kills times, kills our events. It's that. What you're going to do, I hate to harp on it, but you've got every symptom of one of those guys that plows the exits and then gives up because it's critical. Everybody's going to make mistakes. You're going to plow this car. He plows his car. I plowed my car for years and years. The key is to know what causes the plow.
Which is, too fast around corners.
Yeah, you got it. Once that plow starts, a way to get out of the plow too, almost instantly, is you release the turn.
Okay.
Right? You straighten out the tire, and the plow will go away. But the problem is when you're already, that row of cones, when you're already out here, if you straighten out the steering wheel, you're just going to go right by it. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to get you to be tighter on your exit. Because if you do start to plow, you straighten out the steering wheel, and you've got the whole course to work with.
Yeah. Okay.
See, you're already using it in a plow. Yeah. But if you get in tight, and let me tell you, I'm a plowing understeer expert. But you actually, if you watched me on my car, and in this one if I was driving, after I start to exceed the speed limit, I'll actually create little straightaways with the steering wheel. And what it does is it causes you to get in that sweet spot of plowing and not plowing. You'll go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's called a slip angle. You're living at the slip angle.
Okay.
And the car's kind of going like this. And then after a while, and why it's so important to appear slow to your mind is eventually you'll use the sounds of the car as signals of what's happening.
Okay.
Right now, what you're doing is you're just putting on the brakes a little bit, and then you're accelerating like crazy, but you're still in the turn.
Okay.
No, the idea is to jam on the brakes, lock it up. The car will go input, right?
Yeah.
Input. Steering wheel jerks over while all the weight, the whole weight of the car is on the steering wheel. Car will start to turn. Then you can accelerate out.
Okay.
But delicately.
Yeah.
Delicately.
Dang. A lot of to learn.
Still, yeah. And, you know, after a while it becomes natural. What I'm trying to impress on you is to not get it locked in that understeer thing, because you'll get frustrated.
Yeah.
Your frustration level, and you'll just go, hey, I'm not getting any better.
If you do get like a rear-wheel drive, that's when you spin out all the time, huh?
Yeah, they break loose. Some of them understeer too, but it's the breaking loose that you don't worry about.
So either way, you gotta.
Yeah. And understeer is. I'm a front-wheel drive guy, even though I'm driving rear-wheel cars this year. It's why I drove your car, and I missed my car right away, because you just don't feel that oversteer. Oversteer is scary.
Yeah.
Understeer is, you know, I'm so used to it. I just drive right through it now. If I was to drive this car to the absolute limits, you'd see that I'm driving it through the understeer. It's not bothering me at all. You reach a point where you just trust the car's going to grip up.
Yeah.
Where oversteer,
you don't know what happens.
Son of a bitch, it starts to break loose and you can't lift. If you lift, you're going around. And so it very much restricts what you can do.
All right. Thank you.
Sorry to over.
It's fine.